And that increase is basically because we're talking about a global problem here. This is something that is increasing. All jurisdictions, all law enforcement agencies around the world working in conjunction with the IWF and other institutions of that nature fighting the problem, which, yes, unfortunately is increasing and is a major global problem.
Is it a rise in detection or a rise in incidences?
I'd say a bit of both. Obviously, it continues to grow as a problem, but at the same time, the IWF and law enforcement agencies across the world are detecting more. We're putting more effort into it, and even though it is a massive problem, the detections are increasing because of the effort that's put into tackling such a major problem.
The IWF report also shows a rise in the severity of the abuse depicted as well.
Yes, unfortunately, the increase in Cat A's, the more severe images and videos on the web is increasing, and that is unfortunately very, very concerning. In general, the whole problem of child abuse online is concerning, but the severity of those Cat A's is increasing.
There's also been an 86% increase in the use of disguised websites. So what does this mean exactly?
Well, this means that institutions like the IWF and law enforcement agencies have to even work even harder to find these images on the web, and again put more resources into fighting this.
So how can law enforcement agencies keep up with the lengths people will go to disguise activity like this?
Well, obviously it depends on the jurisdiction, depends on the police force. We work very closely with other law enforcement agencies around the world, be it in the UK with the NCA and in America and in the States. And then obviously working with institutions, charities like the IWF, and using the portal system, reporting system, allows us to fight it as best as we can.
Have you detected any comparable increase in child sexual abuse imagery locally?
To say that there's been an increase, what we have obviously, and it's been highlighted in the press, that there are a number of investigations and a number of cases that have gone to court, and that's a result of our work with outside agencies and receiving that information from them that we then tackle with individuals that are based here in Gibraltar. Obviously, the problem with child sexual abuse imagery is a global problem. There are no borders, there's no geographical borders to this. So every law enforcement agency around the world, we work together to fight it because, like I said, it's not just something that's stuck to your jurisdiction. This is global and we all have to work together. So yeah, the RGP is working with other law enforcement agencies to deal directly with that.
Are people locally using the IWF portal to report child sexual abuse imagery?
Through the IWF, we're not aware of anyone locally reporting it through the portal. However, I'd advise the public, if you do come across any images whilst you're on the web, you can go directly to the IWF's portal, which you can go directly through their website or through the RGP's website, and you'll be directed to it, which is totally anonymous, safe and very simple to report. But at the same time, I advise the public that you can also come to the station where you'll be dealt with my safeguarding officers who take that report and deal with it directly and at that time.